Eek! Delia, you hurt? Oh, I'm fine. Wait, your tail is burnt. It smells delicious.
Whose tail is bit you yet?
Yeah.
Which one?
It's a medal return to your safe. A little bird like this is just a medal of my bravery. Sakasuya, you fool. Sakasuya, you fool. Don't go raising flags here. Come on, we'll withdraw. You seem to be having difficulties. I'm so sorry. What, they seem to be having difficulties. Well, who expected him to show up here? Dr. Onamai? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Oh my god, I love you.
I told the library to examine the council room this morning. I found in this case rather interesting. I could help you out, if you like. Of course, if you don't need my assistance, I will leave. I do other things I'll be doing after all.
We want
I cannot see his face in the darkness, but he sounds awfully more uninterested than usual. Maybe he's in a bad mood again. But not even the doctor would bluff his way for something like this, right? I think you'll find me more reliable than I'm the sane and self-confident at your side. What sharp tongue you have there, Doctor. Please, Dr. Onamai, if you have some way of stopping these thieves, please help us. I have helped to take them alive, but at this point, I won't object if you decide to obliterate them entirely. Sakuya, no. They are doing bad things, but they would never live myself if you let them kill them. They're adorable. I have no intention. I have no intention on killing them. Miss Fontaine? Yes? The doctor tosses a ball. Or rather, a sort of oblong and metallic object to me. Throw it at the tank.
Do it.
You should be able to lend it enough force to rupture the casing. Huh? It's a grenade!
Do it.
Leave it to me, sir. Oh yeah. Look, I did it. Hole in one. Well done. You have a good throwing arm. But what did that do? There's no great explosion. It's a tear gas bomb, right? Huh? The tank was swathed in some sort of gas. What? Doctor, we must withdraw. We've been affected too. We won't be able to secure the thieves.
That was messy.
Indeed. Can you stand here? We need to get... The gas is spreading throughout the entire area. We need to go back to the mansion and send out guards with gas masks. The gas has no effect. On us, anyway. Huh? Oh. Sniff. Chew. Sniff.
Also, it affects
Yeah.
us, Delia.
No, it affects the Christmas thing.
Oh,
The Christmas marshmallows.
how convenient.
The tank hatches opened and two white creatures stagger out. They look awful. They look terrible. Finding an allergen specific to them was quite simple. I found plenty of samples to work around in the council room after all. They're currently expecting symptoms similar to people exhibited by people with pollen allergies. The allergen in case is soba bean flour. Mr. Sakazaki already created a number of holes in the body of the tank, so it was diffused going quite beautifully. I'm pleased to see it worked. How can you give me credit despite my miserable visual failure? I haven't expected to handle from you. You're an exemplary teacher. Thank you, Mr. Sadasaki. You flatter me. Did you know how much of these previous identified creatures? It looks like he's still in a bad mood. He's staring off into space. Whereas tests were doing something this afternoon for this. Yes, so we need an identifiable success. Shouldn't we be happy? Anyway, they're ours. Anyway, they're ours now. Tie them up. So, when the freezing midnight war came to an end of sorts, accept your fake Christmas thieves. You have nowhere else to run. Now identify yourselves. Merry Christmas. You won't go home any quicker by looking sad. What are your names? Murray. Kaku. Merry Christmas.
Oh dear.
Muru and Kaku. Murray and Kaku. That's it.
Miru.
Yeah, Miru. Why did you do all this? Like, frankly, I don't give a hoot about Christmas as far as I'm concerned, but it's more of just a capitalist commercialized rubbish. But there's plenty of birds who really care about it. But it's not nice to ruin their fun. Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas. Christmas is all Miru and Kaku after all. Or Kaku after all. Christmas is ingrained into Makuru's very instinct. They told me that they were never meant to be born. No one meant to give them life, but they were born on Christmas Eve.
How bizarre.
Because they weren't meant to be born, they had to be removed, so they were abandoned.
What the hell? Are they human beings?
They aren't real, are alive, but are different. So Miku couldn't be put outside.
Oh my god, they are. They're human beard hybrid.
But Miru can say, we're going to be burned? What? Said goodbye. Say goodbye to their home.
How awful.
I thought they looked like little strange mammals like birds, but I never guessed they were a backstory like that. It's too cruel, Doctor. To create a pitiful hybrid beings in your mad scientific experiments and then have to kill them.
I know.
Maybe you felt your creation violated the laws of nature, but the artificial intelligence teachers are still alive, just like us. They have the right to... Please, you do not misunderstand. I'm not responsible for their creation. What? He's not? I thought you was being clever, but I made a terrible mistake. Was it Miru and Kakuru's daddy were married daddy? He liked parties.
Yeah.
Daddy celebrated all through December, especially Christmas. He looked excited to the points and their memories mix up. It's a story from long ago. An accident in a certain lab caused the birth of these two hybrid life forms.
Oh my god.
None of these researchers have explained their creation. At first, the new life form was able to hold great scientific value, but soon they proved to be identical to existing birds. Once investigation was complete, they were disposed of. But there was one researcher who acted irresponsibly. The researcher was charged with taking care of them. May I ask what you intend to do with them? Do you need to ask? They will be tied in the court of law, naturally. But the unidentified creatures are born of excess modern science. Can they even have trials? The law only covers of humans. The only law only covers herds and birds. Humans and birds, even though they look like birds. I don't think they can. So then, They do not have the right to be tried by law. All they could do is wait to be cold.
Oh no.
Object. I might have done some bad things, but nobody was badly injured. And the worst was you as burned, but we can't just kill them. I have a proposal, Miss Shirogane. Yes, Dr. Onamane? Shall I take them? You would? We can't, Sakuya. Giving them to him is sending them to the fate worse than death.
Oh my god.
No matter how much you look at it. Please do not be so obligated. I have no intention of harming them. Just yet.
Love that.
In other words, you probably will later. If you're willing to take them, sir, I have no... If you're willing to take them, sir, I have no objections. Be respectful towards Dr. Onamane, you two rapscallions. Merry Christmas. And make sure to tell us where we hid Mr. Ushikare's Christmas tree, okay? Merry Christmas. And so with the help of the doctor, captured the Christmas thieves and no need to fear for their decorations again. But why was the doctor so happy to help? He didn't even ask for compensation. Normally he would ask for something. That'll be one leg, please.
What?
God damn. Maybe it was the idea of a Christmas present. Oh, 3 AM already? That's way too late. We got them to tell us what the Christmas deals are, so I should go home and eat some udon and sleep. Muga Kuya. You still have the caretaker riddance from the lab, yes? Caretaker, look. Let me see. You never did anything behind but trouble. Mr. Ushihara, we got your Christmas tree back. Oh my, thank you. It's really common to look at it, isn't it? I'm so glad yours is intact. Sakuya's was completely incinerated. At least the big tree and Sakuya had at home was saved. I guess that was some sort of consolation.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the investigation. I'm looking forward to working over here over the break. But of course, I'm pleased to help you. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I've got rest of the trees back on their owners, but now I'm feeling cheerful. Christmas only comes once a year, and I went to having fun with everybody. Winter break starts tomorrow too, so I'm excited just to think about it. What happened to Miku anyway? The doctor to his house? They seem pretty cute. Dr. Mane living them with seasonal mascot characters. No, it seems too real. I can't imagine it. I wonder though. I'll ask the doctor before the break starts. Excuse me. Huh? We have family freeze transport. So, what happened? Are you actually even more enthusiastic about Christmas than Sakuya? I have no fondness for this superstition. Have I not mentioned before? The doctor is transformed too. Maybe it's protective camouflage. So, what happened to you? Don't tell me you finally got the lobotomy.
He does look adorable with his hat.
They always give me another as soon as I'm taken off. It's easy to work if I leave it at home. So, where's Miru and Kate? Merry Christmas. There they are. You keep going on them still?